I went and bought myself 2 Hannah Carlson books. I only have Magical Dawn so far, and about, I think it was a week or so ago now, Hannah Carlson posted on social media that she is not well. The doctors have found a brain tumor, and so what's happening in the coloring community is quite a few of the more advanced colorists and YouTube channels are busy working on and driving a month in February dedicated to coloring and videoing color alongs to support Hannah Carlson. So it will be coloring in her images in her books and just sending her a lot of support. So I'm going to start with Midnight Masquerade, Tales from the Midnight Masquerade, which started her Tales from series. Now, I won't be getting Tales from the Witch's Cottage because I don't really like witches and that sort. But I do love A Masquerade Ball and I like nature. So throughout the month of February, I am going to be doing my best to do videos where I color in the 3 Hannah Carlson books I've got, and I'll be working on only Hannah Carlson images, just to show my support. She is one of my favorite artists, and yeah, I'd love if you would join me. So if we just take A Midnight Masquerade and even Tales from the Forest Kingdom, we can see that there are a lot, they're the same height, almost. So the Magical Dawn is slightly longer and much wider. I'd say possibly about an inch wider than either Tales from the Forest Kingdom or Tales from Midnight Masquerade. They are also a lot thinner, as you can see. They don't have as many pictures. So Magical Dawn, I think, has about 96 images to color, whereas Tales from the Forest Kingdom and Tales from the Midnight Masquerade, I think, have about over 40. I don't think they have more than about 45. So they're definitely smaller books. So let's have a look at Tales from the Midnight Masquerade. So because it's midnight, it would be possible to color in most of the backgrounds in a midnight or nighttime background, or maybe even a galaxy background, depending on the page. Some really beautiful illustrations. I'll zoom you in a bit more. And some of the portraits are smaller, so will be easier to color in. I've seen this page where the person coloring it actually drew in a portrait. Really, really beautiful. This is one of the pictures I want to color in already. You have your desserts. These are beautiful. Here you have moon or night and day, so you could always create a transfer, you know, day then lighter into sunshine. I think with this one I'd want to draw in her shoulders and give her a bit of a dress. It just looks a bit incomplete to me, you know, just to have her hand up here and then her face. So taking on a personal challenge to actually draw in what's missing and create something more whole. You have the mice busy eating. And even here, I'd probably try and add shoulders to both of them. And you could turn this into a border, make it Queen of Hearts and Queen of Spades. So that's a way of doing the borders, actually creating a card. So we can definitely look at something like that. These are the medals, and I'm assuming they go with this bird. But the illustrations are really, really beautiful. She's definitely put more detail on the animal fur. And I think that will be very helpful because it will show the direction of the fur. Here we have a lady and she's wearing flowers as a dress. A girl and a cake. Again, here I would add in shoulders and try and define her neck a bit more, so it just looks more connected. I want to do this one, but the fur is putting me off. It's just absolutely beautiful illustrations. Here I'm going to remove the fangs from both of them. So I'll probably use a white Posca pen to do that. The Frog King, two more ladies, day and night, and finishing it off on the balcony. I suppose this is Catwoman. And the end. So that is Tales from the Midnight Masquerade. Next up is Tales from the Forest Kingdom. So again, similar size and quantity of images. This was released last year. I like this one, the fairies. And he's sleeping. So you could have this as a night scenery or a day scene. Maybe he's having an afternoon siesta. I also quite like this one. And this fairy dust. And these look like oak leaves. My middle son has asked me to color this page and color her as Red Riding Hood. So what I want to do is create a pathway and have some trees in the background to create the impression she's walking in the woods. And the Forest Queen or King, kind of going with Queen there. This reminds me of a fawn, so I do want to color him in, but I need to find a reference photo so I can get the transition from the hair onto the chin looking a bit more realistic. This is a double page spread. She's beautiful. I will, when I get to her though, I'm going to actually remove these things on her eyelashes. I don't like them, and I'll use white Posca pen to just remove all of that. And I might give it a go at removing some more of these black lines so that I can create more realistic hair. I've seen a video of someone doing that, and they did such an amazing work, not on this page but on a page from Magical Dawn, and it was exquisite. So I really feel challenged to try and stretch myself a bit. I want to do him similar to Robin Hood, so I'll probably have the Robin Hood Lincoln green coming through here. You have Snake King, riding bears, a lot more animals in here, which will be really fun to actually color in, because I really do need to learn how to do fur and also bottles. And the mouse is, it's almost like a minstrel playing for his audience. And the horses, oh no, the unicorn, sorry, the unicorn's having a drink. Here you have a wizard. It reminds me of Lord of the Rings, Gandalf the Grey. So I would draw inspiration from that when I color him in. And then you have the river. I don't know what these creatures are. Maybe trolls, but they seem kind because he's stopping the rain. So if you have these books and you are interested in joining me for the month of February in coloring to support Hannah Carlson, let me know in the comments the specific pictures you would like, and I will get to work on them as soon as possible. I love this one. They've been catching stars, so this is going to be a lot of fun. And that is the end. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you in February coloring in Hannah Carlson's books, to show our support and to wish her all the best as she journeys towards greater health and to better health. If you have enjoyed these videos, be sure to like, subscribe, comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.